Life belongs to us as individuals, but there is more to life than ourselves. Your very existence has meaning for everyone, including me. If you've clicked on this video, maybe it's because, like me, you're curious about the meaning of life. Maybe you're looking for answers, or maybe you just want to see how others view this eternal question. Whatever the reason, let's take a closer look at how different generations understand it. The meaning of life has always been a hot topic. Philosophers, scientists, religious leaders, and ordinary people have all pondered the question. But guess what? There is no single answer. And why is that? Because we are all different. Our upbringing, cultural background, education, family factors, and personal experiences shape our unique perspectives. As a result, the meaning of life is different for each of us. Let's start with a simple but profound observation. If you are depressed, it is because you are living in the past. If you're anxious, it is because you are living in the future. If you are stable, it is because you are living in the present. Let go of your past self, understand your future self, and accept your present self. For only the present you is the real you. This quote has resonated with many of us before. It speaks of focusing on the present and finding peace in the moment. Life can become overwhelming when we dwell on the regrets of the past or the uncertainty of the future. By placing ourselves in the present moment, we can better appreciate the here and now. First, let's talk about some of the great philosophers who approached this topic. Socrates, often considered the father of Western philosophy, famously said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." What did he mean by that statement? According to Socrates, the key to a meaningful life is self-knowledge and a moral life. For Socrates, it is crucial to know ourselves, our desires, our motives, our weaknesses, and to strive to live a good and moral life. Throughout his life, he engaged in dialogue, questioning assumptions and searching for the deeper truths of human existence. And Plato, a student of Socrates, developed these ideas further. He proposed that the material world was only a shadow of a higher, more perfect reality, which he called the world of forms. According to Plato, the meaning of life lies in understanding these forms through rational and philosophical inquiry. For example, although a chair is only an imperfect replica, the form of the chair represents the ideal nature of chairness. By seeking to understand these perfect forms, we can approach higher truths and purposes. Plato's student Aristotle offered a different view. He believed that the purpose of life was the realization of eudaimonia, a Greek word usually translated as prosperity or happiness. For Aristotle, eudaimonia was more than just feeling good. It was about living well and realizing one's potential. He believed that living virtuously, developing our talents, and contributing to society were important components of a meaningful life. For Aristotle, virtue was finding the right balance between excess and deficiency, which he called the golden mean. Another ancient philosopher, Epicurus, took a more hedonistic approach. He believed that the purpose of life was to pursue pleasure and avoid pain. However, he distinguished between physical pleasure, which is fleeting, and intellectual pleasure, which is more lasting and fulfilling. For Epicurus, the highest form of pleasure was the absence of pain and mental anguish, achieved through simple living, friendship, and philosophical contemplation. The Stoics, on the other hand, believed that the key to a meaningful life was conformity to nature and reason. They believed that while we cannot control external events, we can control our own reactions to them. The Stoics' idea of living in harmony with the natural order included accepting what we cannot change and focusing on cultivating the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. For the Stoics, inner peace and tranquility were achieved by accepting fate and developing moral character. We then turn to religious and spiritual perspectives. Religions offer a variety of answers to the question of the meaning of life, each with unique insights and teachings. In Buddhism, the meaning of life is often associated with the pursuit of enlightenment and freedom from suffering. The Buddha taught that life is characterized by suffering, caused by desires and attachments. By following the Eightfold Path, right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, an individual can attain the state of nirvana and transcend the cycle of birth and death. Enlightenment involves realizing the true nature of reality, overcoming ignorance, and attaining inner peace and wisdom. Hinduism is rich in meaning and emphasizes dharma, duty, artha, prosperity, kama, pleasure, and moksha, liberation. The sacred text, the Bhagavad Gita, emphasizes the importance of fulfilling one's duties while seeking spiritual growth and union with God. Dharma deals with the moral life and the fulfillment of one's duties to society and family. Artha is concerned with achieving success and prosperity through hard work. Kama is the pursuit of love and happiness in a balanced way. Finally, moksha is liberation from the cycle of reincarnation and the realization of oneness with Brahman, the ultimate reality. Christianity offers an alternative perspective that sees the meaning of life as living according to God's will, caring for others, and seeking salvation through Jesus Christ. The teachings of Jesus emphasize love, compassion, and forgiveness. Christians believe that by following the example and teachings of Jesus, they can attain eternal life with God. The Great Commandment, to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself, is central to this view. From a Christian perspective, the purpose of life is to develop a relationship with God, to serve others, and to live a morally noble life. In Islam, the meaning of life is understood as obedience to Allah and living according to the teachings of the Quran. Muslims believe that by following the 5 pillars of Islam faith, Shahada, prayer, salah, almsgiving, zakat, fasting, saum, and pilgrimage, hajj, they can live a righteous life and attain eternal peace in the afterlife. The Quran and Hadith, sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, provide guidance on how to live a life pleasing to Allah, which includes aspects of worship, morality, and social justice. The ultimate goal is to reach Allah's paradise, Jannah, through faith, good deeds, and righteous living. Having said that about religion, recent scientific theories have also provided us with new ways of thinking about the meaning of life. Let's look at some of the views of modern science. From an evolutionary perspective, life is a process of natural selection and adaptation. Charles Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection argues that now the primary purpose of life is to survive and reproduce. Organisms that are better adapted to their environment are more likely to survive and pass on their genes to their offspring. This view emphasizes the importance of genetic adaptations and the mechanisms that drive biological diversity and complexity. From this perspective, the meaning of life is inextricably linked to the biological mission of perpetuating the species. Cosmology and astrophysics offer a broader and more expansive perspective. The study of the universe and our place in it can inspire a sense of awe and wonder that leads to deeper questions about existence. Some scientists have suggested that the meaning of life may be linked to the exploration and understanding of the universe. By expanding human knowledge and potentially discovering life beyond Earth, we contribute to a deeper understanding of the universe and our role in it. This perspective fits with the idea that part of the purpose of life is to seek knowledge, to explore the unknown, and to expand the boundaries of human understanding. Neuroscience and psychology offer insights into human thought and behavior. These fields study how our brains work, how we perceive the world, and what drives our behavior and emotions. Understanding the neural and psychological underpinnings of our experiences can help us understand our motivations, desires, and fears. From this perspective, the meaning of life can be seen as a quest to understand ourselves and improve our mental and emotional health. Positive psychology, for example, emphasizes the importance of cultivating positive emotions, relationships, and a sense of purpose in order to live a full and meaningful life. So what are the different perspectives on the meaning of life offered by modern philosophical movements, such as existentialism and humanism? Existentialist philosophers such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus argued that life is inherently meaningless and that each person should create his or her own meaning in life through his or her own choices and actions. Sartre famously said, "Existence precedes essence," meaning that we are born without a predetermined purpose. Instead, we define our essence through our experiences and choices. Existentialism emphasizes personal freedom, responsibility, and the search for authenticity. It argues that meaning is not given, but created, and that authentic living requires us to embrace freedom, make conscious choices, and accept the consequences of our actions. Humanism, on the other hand, is concerned with human potential in the pursuit of knowledge, morality, and compassion. Humanists believe that we can find deep meaning and fulfillment by promoting human flourishing, fostering creativity, and striving for social justice. Humanism emphasizes the importance of reason, science, and compassion in addressing the challenges we face and improving the human condition. It encourages us to seek meaning through personal growth, intellectual development, and contributions to social progress. Indeed, beyond philosophical and religious teachings, the meaning of life is deeply personal and can be found in all aspects of modern life. For many, the meaning of life lies in relationships and love. Connecting with others, forming deep bonds, and experiencing love and companionship can give a person a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Whether with family, friends, or a romantic partner, relationships provide opportunities for growth, support, and shared experiences. The love we give and receive can be a powerful source of meaning, enriching our lives and helping us cope with challenges. Likewise, professional achievement and personal success are important sources of meaning. Pursuing a passion, excelling in one's field, and achieving career goals can provide a sense of fulfillment and purpose. For some, work is a way to make a positive impact on the world, whether through innovation, creativity, or service. Finding meaning in a career often requires combining personal values and interests with professional endeavors, resulting in a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Artistic expression is another way to find meaning. Through writing, painting, music, or other forms of artistic endeavor, individuals can explore their inner world, express emotions, and connect with others on a deep level. Art can be a means of self-discovery, a way to communicate complex ideas and emotions, and a tool for social change. The process of creating and sharing art can provide a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment, allowing individuals to make a lasting impact and inspire others. Community involvement and service to others are also important sources of meaning. Whether through volunteering, activism, or acts of kindness, contributing to the well-being of others provides a sense of purpose and connection. Helping others and making a positive difference in the world fosters a sense of belonging and fulfillment. For many people, the meaning of life is closely tied to the impact they have on their community and the legacy they leave behind. Modern society offers many opportunities for personal growth and adventure. Many people find meaning in life through experiences that challenge them, broaden their horizons, and help them grow. This includes traveling, learning new skills, pursuing hobbies, and exploring new ideas. Engaging in activities that take us out of our comfort zones and help us discover new aspects of ourselves can be deeply fulfilling. The journey of self-discovery and personal growth is an ongoing process that enriches and deepens our lives. Below, I would also like to share the following insights that I hope will help us find meaning in our daily lives in the future. As we've discussed before, Living in the present moment is essential to finding peace and meaning. If you're depressed, it's because you're living in the past. If you're anxious, it's because you're living in the future. If you're stable, it's because you're living in the present. Let go of your past self. Understand your future self and accept your present self. Because only the present you is the real you. Bravely face your fears, many of which stem from a desire for certainty and immediate results. However, life is more like solving a complex math problem. You have to take it one step at a time. You can't always see the end result right away. Embrace the process and understand that uncertainty is part of the journey. What you value is truly yours. It can be money, experiences, relationships, or anything else you value. Be authentic with the world and you will reap the rewards without regret. Focus on the things that are most important to you and invest your time and energy in them. In fact, life is often about simple pleasures. Savor every bite of your meal. Listen to the sound of flowers blooming. Appreciate the beauty around you and feel every moment of love and joy. These small moments, when savored, fill life with meaning and fulfillment. Every experience, good or bad, helps us to understand life. After experiencing the loss of a loved one, we may appreciate life more. After experiencing betrayal, we may learn to love ourselves more. All experiences shape our perspective and remind us of what is truly important. Life is an enjoyable game of balancing ambition, approach, and ability. Whether we are embarking on a great journey, landing on the moon, or pursuing a personal dream, our ambitions drive us forward. Life is about navigating between our ambitions and our abilities, paying for our ambitions with our efforts and our abilities. Life is also about resilience and adaptability. When you make a mistake or experience a setback, have the courage to start over. Just like them, face your profession and life with a smile. Life's journey is full of ups and downs, and the resilience to bounce back and the adaptability to change direction often determine our path. The ultimate meaning of life is subjective and highly personal. It is about what you experience, what you value, and what you accomplish in the time you have. Remember, most of us will be forgotten in a few generations, so the meaning of life is in how we live each day. Focus on the present moment, love yourself deeply, pursue your passions, and make a positive impact. Let's listen to our hearts with this fresh, beautiful, calm, peaceful music. And of course, I hope you'll leave your thoughts in the comments below so we can experience the meaning of life together. I also hope you can leave your valuable suggestions on this channel. I will work harder to make more quality content. Thank you for your support of YouTube newcomers.
Sunrise softly glowing, light so warm it's showing, peaceful mornings glowing, steps on cobblestone quiet, calm the heart in stillness, breathing deep in silence. Whispers of time gently flow. Life moves slow in the stillness. We find home. Birds sing in their sweet tune, clouds drift past the bright moon, nature's song in full bloom. Whispers of time